Hello everybody, this is Evan Reynolds here, and today we are looking at a pretty action-fun pixel game called Dragon Brothers. Now this has been different from what I did yesterday, which was a all-casual puzzle game. We're looking at a game that involves tons of bullets going everywhere, different types of weapons, lasers, cannon fire, tons of robots, explosions, chaos, mayhem. A game that most people that love action games and stuff like that will get into. So I have met the main, well, I haven't met them, but I have talked to the main creators of Dragon Brothers, and so far this game has been something of a real breath of fresh air. So we're looking at the overview and the genres. The genre for this game is action, casual, indie, and it's an early access game. But I think the full game has been released, so the overview of this game is there are robots everywhere. They've conquered the whole planet, destroying the place you used to call home and kidnapped your dragon mom. That's not right. I mean, you would probably go save her too if this was like your home planet. So now the only cure for this terrible mess is to exterminate those cranky machines with bullets and big explosions. See, look, you're already sold already. You get to blow stuff up, destroy robots, and fire very awesome weaponry. My thoughts on this game have been something... I mean, it's just a regular shoot 'em up, run and gun type of game, which I have absolutely no problem with. I mean, even the story is 4 teenage dragons go on an adventure to save their kidnapped mom. The culprits, the machines. They're evil robotic society who survived the collapse of technology, advanced alien civilization. Try to say that with a mouthful. On their way, our dragons meet various mega bosses and learn more about their enemies' goals. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, it's the fact that the pixel art is beautiful and the game is like well done for a game that's just straight up just shoot 'em up, shoot everything that you see that's an enemy or classified as an enemy up. I'd probably say this is probably more one of those multiplayer must-have friend with you type of games. The pros and cons about this game. The pro is it is pretty smooth. It's a classic run and gun game, which I mean I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people that like the classic run and guns. It's a fun game for co-opable with friends, or it's even fun by yourself, as you see with me playing this. There's always action in every area you're going to, so there's tons of enemies to shoot at. Amazing pixel art and a good soundtrack. The bad thing about this is that after a while of shooting up all the enemies and things like that, you kind of just find this game pretty redundant, which I know that's pretty much a very picky thing with people that play video games. They don't want a game to be too redundant that they just get bored, or they're not much of a fan of run and gun games, which I totally understand. Run and gun games are kind of like not everybody's cup of tea, and it takes time to get used to this type of game. My final thoughts for this game are it's something that is, if you like the shoot, die, secret passage, roll, oh no, it's a trap type of game, then I say go for it. I mean, it's a game that'd be great with like 4 friends to shoot and blow up robots and stuff, and dozens of enemies with assorted type of weapons. I think they're like 5 or 6. You collect power-ups along the track: machine guns, super lasers, a naval cannon, etc. You get to unleash your superpowers, big bullets, bouncy projectiles, increased range, higher damage, splash area, secondary effects. It's a game with a lot to offer and a lot to keep you not bored, which is what most people would like to play these days. They don't want to play a game that's too linear or just too straightforward of just, wow, it's the same thing like all the other games that I played before. And I say if you really need a good run and gun game, I would recommend this, but I say play it with friends. If you really want to play this by yourself, it's not bad, but it's probably more fun to play with like more than 2 to 4 friends and just shooting up tons of robots. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.